Hey there, YouTube and sports fans. Welcome back to Got Next Gaming here with MLB 16 The Show. We are bringing you another episode of Alfred Russo, my young shortstop who is with the Cincinnati Reds and playing quite well. He's swinging a hot bat right now. We are in the month of May. He's having a great start to the season here so far, as he is also in the running for the Rookie of the Year award and just playing lights out here. I mean, he's really leaving it all on the table and showing this team that he is worthy of that starting position at 18 years old. I mean, he's a young kid, man, and he's out there and he's batting third now, 78 overall. He's got the flames going there so far as he's swinging that hot bat. We're going to go against the San Diego Padres here in the first game of this episode, and the Padres are at 22-24. We're an even 500 at 23-23 right now, as the Reds, they started off pretty decent, kind of got a little beat up there, and we're just maintaining it as we're kind of going back and forth with the 500. But you can see Alfred Russo over the last 4 games, 10 for 18, 556. Talk about hitting the snot out of the ball. I mean, unbelievable here, folks, but he is doing it, and that's what we want to see. So in his first at bat, he will have the 3-1 count here, 1 out and a runner on at first, waiting for the pitcher to offer up. And he deals, and this one is lifted into the air, right center field. Nope, I'm sorry, wasn't even quite that far. Didn't even get past the second baseman. Take that one back. He will just kind of pop that one out and bloop it to second base. Next at bat, 2 outs with runners on second and third. 0-0 here, swings, and he rips this one down the line into left field, past the diving third baseman. Both runs will score. He'll be on with a single and 2 RBIs. Nice hit there, Mr. Russo. Liking the way we're seeing that as he comes back here in his second at-bat and shows him, hey, put runners in scoring position and you're going to pay for it. So next at-bat here in the 5th with 2 outs, 1 for 2 so far with that 2 RBI single. It is pouring out there as you can see it. The pitcher will deal, 0-1 count, and he lifts this one right into left field and it drops in there for a base hit. Easy base hit there, kind of a little bit of a line drive. Gets in there and gets on at first there in this at-bat. So 2 hits so far in this game. He will step in for the 4th time here in the bottom of the 8th, and the score is tied now 2-2. And Al will take a look as he gets himself ready to step into the batter's box and see what the pitcher has to offer. 2-0 count here. It is definitely a hitter's count. Pitcher deals, swung on, and it is bounced to second base. Second baseman kind of bobbles a little bit, but does get the handle and throws him out at first, and that'll send him down there. But in the bottom of the 10th, we have a 1-1 count. 2-2 hits this one, and it gets ripped into left field past the shortstop who was playing it close to second base. He'll be on with a single here in the 10th inning. But we are removed for a pinch runner in the 10th inning, and it doesn't quite factor in very well for the Reds as the Padres do win this one 3-2. But Al has himself a decent game, going 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Has himself a nice day there, getting up 88 points. And you can see the hit streak now is at 5 games. And he is just still hitting the ball very well. As you see his line up top, 349 batting average with 10 home runs and 27 RBIs. He is leading the Reds, by the way, with home runs in that. But let's get to our next game. They're going to peg him into the cleanup spot here now, as we're going to go against the San Francisco Giants, who are 27-22. We are 23-27 as we did some ahead here a few games, but over the last 7 games, Al is 14 for 31, 452, still smoking the ball all over the park, and that's kind of what we expect out of him and what we need him to do. So bottom of the first pitch, swinging, lifted to center field. That one is pretty deep. Center field is running back. And it is gone, folks. It is actually up there in that little restaurant seating area way up in dead center field. Home run. Prince Albert has been let out of the can, and there was a runner on as well. So that is a 2-run shot for Al here in the first inning. What a way to get things started. 446 feet. We are going to definitely take a look at the replay for this one, because you got to see where he deposits this ball. I mean, he was all over it. He ripped the skin off the ball, some of the rope and threading and everything else up there into that ship out there in center field. Unbelievable hit. But little fielding action here for Al as he will get a ground ball and throw it onto first, and plenty of time for the out. Little fielding action. We don't get to see those too often, but it's nice when he's able to actually turn them really well. San Francisco, he has the lead here, 5-3 now in the sixth, and Al is up. He will ground us with the short. Shortstop fields it, throws it over to first in plenty of time, getting Al and sending him down and back to the dugout. So 5-5 now here with a runner on and 2 out in the bottom of the seventh. Al is up when a runner on, swings and misses at the slider, which was tailing away. Got fooled on that one, and he strikes out here. Nothing doing with that one. The game will be over here, and the Reds do win this one 7-5. Al has himself a 1-for-4 day as he had that home run and 2 RBIs, and not for nothing, without that, they really don't get too far, but not a great day overall. As you see, the average is now starting to drop a little bit, 331 now, but that's okay. We're still batting a solid 300, and we'll take that. But we're going to do a little something special here for Al. We're going to try to boost him up a little bit. We're going to take some of our stubs and go in there and get him the 2-time boost for position player for 20 games and use those stubs so that he can get some extra points to help get his career along. Because what we're going to do with him, I think, is we're going to kind of sim ahead a lot more for him just to speed up his progression. And before the next game, let's see what the announcers have to say.
Getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Alfred Russo will be in the glow, and he enters the month lighting up the stat sheet. For a closer look at this emerging talent, let's turn to Steve Lyons.
Well, Matt, he has truly been impressive to watch over the last month or so. Perhaps one of the hottest players in the big leagues. And you know, he's definitely a good-looking young player, but I don't think anyone, including his own organization, expected him to do so well this early on. It's an exciting time for him right now, and if he keeps playing like this, or even close to it, he's definitely going to be making a name for himself very quickly around the league. Boy, I'm excited to see how he looks in this matchup.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show.
So there you have it. Nobody expected it. He was a 4th-round pick originally. If you want to go back and check out those episodes, you can. He was a 4th-round pick, and he's kind of looking like a young A-Rod. You can see 11 home runs there. He's leading the Reds as he steps into his first at-bat here against the Pittsburgh Pirates with 1 on and 1 out. He has an 0-1 count against them, waiting for the pitcher to offer up. Fastball coming in. He hits this one right back up the middle. It'll drop in front of the center fielder. The runner will come around from second, and it will score easily as he is on with an RBI single to start the game and continues with that hot bat. You saw that he was batting .352 for the month of May with 10 home runs and 23 RBIs, and he was one of the better-looking players in the league, and they did not expect that out of him. Like I said, as a 4th-round pick, they didn't expect him to be up here at the age of 18 doing what he's doing and just knocking the ball around like it's his job. Wait, it is his job. Oh, a 1-0 count here. He will lift this one high, pops it up. Looks like it's still in the infield. Nope, it's in shallow right field, and the right fielder is there to make the catch. And you can see that 2-time boost as he gets 4 points instead of 2 for the fly ball out. 1 for 2 here with the single and the RBI so far, and he is stepping in here with the Reds having the lead 3-2. There's nobody on, nobody out. I think he's leading off here in the inning. The pitcher will deal. First pitch, swings, rips this one down the line, past the third baseman, into left field. There'll be another base hit for Alfred Russo. He is on safe at first there as he gets that one right by the third baseman there. And he kind of held it tight to the line, which is, okay, we'll take it. It hits a hit. Makes his way around to third. There's a runner on first now, and there's 2 outs. Looking to see if he can score. 0-2 counting to the batter. This one will be hit past the third baseman and a diving shortstop. I will score easily, getting his team a run here, a much-needed run, and that'll be that. So Alfred will get another fielding opportunity here in the 5th inning with an 0-2 count. Not many of these. Grounded right to him. He'll flip it to second for 1. Down to first. It is a double play as he does a great job there on turning that one. So in the 6th inning, 3-1 count with 1 on and 2 outs. Can he add insult to injury as the Reds now lead 4-2? And it's a sinker, which is too low and I'll call it a ball, and he will get 27 points for the 5-pitch walk. Nice job there by Alfred Russo. He can add to all aspects of the game. But another fielding opportunity here with nobody out, and the bases loaded. 0-2. This one will be hit right to him. He will dive as we get to see a little bit of the showtime here, which is really cool. So I showed all aspects of this, and he makes a nice diving grab on his knees, throws it to the second baseman, down to first for the double play. Beautiful play there, and he picks up 44 points for throwing out the go-ahead run with that one. I mean, unbelievable. I think that's pretty the first time he's ever made a diving catch at shortstop, and it was all because of that showtime. I like that feature, I gotta say. First time I've really used it, and it actually worked, but I'm kind of liking that feature if it can do that for my fielding and helping out in that way. Here we are, tied score in the top of the ninth. He will ground this one to the shortstop, who throws it on to first and sends him packing with 21 points for the solid contact. Unbelievable. Gotta love that two-time boost. But that's going to do it for this one here, folks. The Pirates do come back and win this one 5-4. But Al does have himself a multi-hit game, 2 for 4 with a run and an RBI, as he does his job and keeps plugging along here with that hot bat. Picks up 157 points. Gotta love the two-time multiplier. Like I said, it adds a nice aspect to getting your stats up if you really need to, as I kind of feel like at a 78 he should be a little bit higher, but we're going to work on that and see if we can't do better for him. So we take a look at the player performance, and we can take a look at some of his stuff here. As you can see, the numbers are pretty even there across the board, except for the like the power and the plate vision are up there along with clutch, but we want to kind of raise some of those numbers, and that's what it's all about for that. But that's going to do it for this one, folks. I want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking this one out. I'll see you on the channel, and goodbye now.